The creative arts sector includes drama, music, film, creative writing, graphic design, photography, and advertising, among others. The sector falls under the creative economy. In East Africa, particularly Uganda, this sector is growing because of a big youthful population and a growing middle class. Urbanization too is positively impacting on creative arts, as many people now wish to be self-employed. This is evident with an increase in the number of fine artists, singers, actors, and a diversity of TV productions.
It's good not only for the sector itself, but for the wider economic development of a country. So if you have more creatives in meaningful employment, that's a good thing in itself. It's contributing to reducing the levels of unemployment.
In 2009, UNESCO's National Commission for Uganda put the number of people employed by the copyright industry at 100,000. The number has grown since then. This sector, beside employing people, paints the country's cultural profile. Against this reality, the British Council is working to connect actors in the creative arts from across the East African region.
Can we assist artists to move more across countries and share their work more in East Africa? And then the final thing, publishing. So we've made the art, but we need to document it, record it, archive it, so that future generations of audiences can see what's been coming out.
Networking players in this creative economy can realize a positive impact on national income.
So it's not just about skills, it's about developing the individual to think, actually, can I do this, for instance? Can I run a business? Can I actually take on the challenge of developing a business and getting it started and maintaining it and making it sustainable?
And a lot of times within our own cultures and communities, creative industries are not really valued high as a business or respected. So they're challenging that, and they're challenging us to rethink the way we think about our businesses and how we do conduct a business.
I think it's a space that's gradually growing and evolving. There was a time when people didn't believe being a musician, being a sculptor, being an artist was an economical way of gaining employment, and it's slowly growing.
Between 2004 and 2008, Uganda's exports of cultural goods and services were estimated at some $20 million. Information, communication and technology sector, under which a large share of activities lie in the creative economy, had in the last few years attracted investment worth $350 million. This in turn generated revenue worth $720 million. It is not yet clear how the arts in form of music and theatre are raking, given the informal nature of the sector, but the numbers employed by the sector cannot be ignored.
A cultural identity can survive through the creative economy, so it can keep that alive and put that on a platform. So at the moment, everybody's looking at Britain as Great Britain as a brand. So made in Great Britain is a brand. Actually, why wouldn't we have a made in Uganda? Why wouldn't we have a made in Zimbabwe? Why wouldn't we have a made in Tanzania, for instance?
Proposals to develop the creative economy by British Council and other private entities are filled with powerful ideas that, if achieved, can turn around the economy. The most important approach now is to create new partnerships between Uganda and other African players to widen opportunities. Frank Walisimbi, NTV.